Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hustle who? I'm your host, Big C. Getting cold out there. If you find yourself in that cold weather, make sure you're warm. Make sure you don't stay out there too long, man. I was just out covering up some of our plants outside because of the temperature dropping. And I was sitting here contemplating, the title of a video or the subject matter of the video, things like that. YouTube is helping to make people to get monetized. The trend now is subscribers, which if you like my videos, I appreciate you if you subscribe to my videos, like, comment. It really helps the algorithm, helps me grow my channel, and I appreciate you. I was just sitting here thinking of the master plan. God is the master. God is the head, and I'm thinking about God's plan or his divine plan and will for me in my life as I continue on this path. A lot of this information is coming to us, in the form of a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos being made by content creators. There's a lot of information, that's being put out on YouTube about gaining subscribers and, what to do, what to turn on and what to turn off and things like that. But I think it's time for us to really, like I said, I've been saying in my recent videos, we got to research, but it's time for us to just take a full look at ourselves. We all working for AI right now, man. We all in pursuit of, these subscribers and getting monetized and things like that, which we should be taking full advantage of these platforms. But also in day-to-day life, in real life, life is life and things are happening. For me personally, as a entrepreneur and a over-the-road truck driver, a commercial Class A driver, a lot of things are going on right now. I'm in between jobs regarding driving trucks. The last part of the year, I was over the road with a local company, and over here in Alabama. Didn't work out. And before that, I had been out in the oil fields, out in West Texas and New Mexico, all with the hopes of earning enough money to get my own truck and to get other things jump-started in regards to some of the goals that I have, the vision that I have. But going back to God's plan, I'm always evaluating my life. I'm always evaluating and looking for the signs, paying attention to the signs, the symbols that are going on that I encounter within my life, in my day-to-day life. Whether it's a relationship or relationships, friendships, jobs, my interactions with people, with human beings. And I say that because my goal is to be successful, have a successful, peaceful, enjoyable life. At this stage of life, man, we really don't have time for anything other than, striving for those things, to be happy, to be at peace, to have joy in your heart and your mind, to be surrounded by people that love you. These are the most important things. We, for me, for the most part, and I think I see it, I believe it's a consensus, because we all in America and we all throughout the world, mostly in America, in this capitalist society and the way in which our economy is, it has a lot of us going after the bag, going after the money, focusing in on the money, which is very important, but never forget to focus in on yourself, on your mental health, your holistic health, your physical health, be in pursuit of that as well. Making sure that on a day-to-day basis, we taking care of ourselves. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and somebody I used to work with, and they were on their way to the gym. The other day, I was speaking to a partner of mine. He was on the way to he was at the gym. And I told him, oh, man, just by him telling me that he was going to the gym, that let me know pretty much that he was okay. At least he was okay mentally enough to go to the gym. He was doing something for himself. So, because I got a call from him out of the blue, we really don't talk that often because he's a busy man. I'm a busy man. But when we do talk, we talk about things that matter to us as men. We talk about our families. We talk about our ideas and, things like that, things that we have similar, or things that we find interesting as men, as fathers, and as businessmen, because he's a businessman as well. For me, I've been evaluating my situation for a long time because I'm not where I want to be, but I'm striving every day to get there to where I want to be. And the most important piece of the puzzle for me has been my peace of mind. So with my peace of mind, I'm able to maintain my health. With my peace of mind, I'm able to maintain the relationships that I have and keep them solid, to keep them, to nurture them. So I want to encourage other content creators, man, make sure that while you are in pursuit of becoming monetized because of YouTube and getting your money, make sure you pursue your mental health. You're keeping yourself, knowing that that's the wealthiest you'll ever be, is having that peace of mind. The money, those are tangibles. Those are things that's going to come, that's going to go, or that's going to grow. And and we should attain wealth. We deserve to be on this planet living a life healthy, peaceful, joyful, unhinged, unbothered, pretty much, by the way you set your life up. But we have to take care of ourselves. Excuse me for the umming. But I'm just in deep thought, man, because someone that I thought very high of and, looked up to, I just found out on Facebook that she passed away. She was a legendary, iconic, classy, intelligent businesswoman, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother in our community, man. And I just found out that she passed away, Miss Ophelia Robinson, better known as Fifi, or Miss Fifi's, her salon. And I'm so thankful that I was in the type of mindset where when I was back in my hometown a few months ago, I'm passing down the Ave. Y'all, they can call it whatever they want to call it. It's going to always be the Ave to me. I'm riding down the Ave, and I was about to pass her business. And as I was passing, I looked over and I saw that it was open. So I was like, man, because I'm always, I'm Facebook friends with her daughter and her, Miss Fifi. She's one of my Facebook friends. And, we always, supporting one another on social media. So when I saw that they were open, I said, you know what? I got time. I made time. And I turned my truck, parked on the other side of the road, and I just parked my truck and got out. I had my truck parked in the street on the side of their building, but in the street pretty much, because I wanted to see them. I wanted to see both of them. And when I walked in there, they were both so shocked to see me because, I'm liable to pop up at any time, but I might not be seen. I'm not seen a lot, so I'm not seen a lot, just put it like that. I don't make myself visible a lot to people, and I don't live in my hometown. So when I do go to my hometown, which I love my hometown, I do try to make it my business to go see somebody or some of the people that I feel I need to see. I ain't seen, or if the opportunity presents itself. See, that wasn't a planned thing. That was me having a sense of mind to say, you know what, let me go see how they doing. Since I'm passing by, I ain't gonna just pass by. I don't know when I'm gonna be back, and I don't know, you never know when you're gonna see somebody again. So, people always say, I was just thinking about you, but you ain't think about me enough to call. We got these phones, we got these vehicles or whatnot, whatever, man. It's just, I'm wealthy enough in my mind to pay attention to things like that I'm passing by, And I was only there for a short period of time, but you know what I said? Hey, I'm gonna make this priority right now, So in my pursuit of my business, in my pursuit of finding another trucking job, and if you could point me in the right, I'm right now about to get my hazmat endorsement. I just got my tanker endorsement, all for the bigger vision, the plan, thinking of the master plan, but being patient and preparing myself. So while I was down in Florida, getting back to that, I was down in Florida. This was while I was there doing hurricane cleanup. And, I ain't visit a lot of people. I would come into town and head back to the location area where we were doing the cleanup. But while I was there, I stopped. I went inside and, it was all smiles. It was all love. And, it was only Miss Fifi and her daughter inside. And we had a nice time, man. I really enjoyed our conversation. It really warmed my heart to see just how much my presence meant to those two beautiful women, man. Two highly valued and respected women in my city, man. That made me feel so great. That made me feel so good because my whole thing has always been about my name. My whole thing has always been about my respect and my presentation, how I'm perceived. You know what I mean? And building a respectable name for myself. Growing up, that's all it's been. Once I got out of the foolishness, like being a knucklehead, And once I started, catching the blows of life, but it's always been, as a man, about my name and about, me being, someone that was not only admired but respected. And about, from the streets, from the people in the streets to business people. Because when I started my first business, that's what I started. That was one of the main reasons I started it. So you could take my name out of all that street conversation and put it in a business conversation. You ain't gonna just say, oh, yeah, Kurt with the vert. No, what about Kurt? You talking about, hey man, Kurt, Paradise? Who you talking about? Dude on that shop over there on such. That sounds better than you talking about the one with that such kind of car or drive such and such. Nah, you gonna mention my name for business, man. You gonna mention my name about something bigger than, the block. You know what I mean? So that was a beautiful experience, and I thank God, man, for allowing me the opportunity to see Miss Ophelia Fifi Robinson before she passed, and to put a smile on her face. I had her laughing in there, man, because I'm letting her know, man, you mean something to me. You mean something to Daytona. You mean something to this city. Whether you know it or not, I want you to know from me how much you mean to us. And I let her know that. And I thank God for that, man, because hearing of her passing, I smiled. I sent my condolences out, and I'm going to continue to send them out as I see, remembrances of being posted about her. And that's for everybody, man. I do that for birthdays. People I don't even know. My grandbaby birthday, woo, woo, woo. That's because I'm healthy, man. That's because I'm in tune with myself. Even though I'm not where I want to be, but I'm somewhere. Like they say, somewhere over the rainbow. Hey, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, man, because I'm patient now. I ain't have patience when I was younger. I'm patient now. Patient. And I'm thankful. And I'm paying attention. And I know it's the small things, it's the simple things like stopping for a minute to tell somebody that you barely know just how much they mean to you, just how much you admire them, just how inspired you are and you've been by them. So never forget that while we out here pursuing our subscribers, we out here, looking to get our money, whether on your job, on YouTube, wherever. Remember that. Make sure you're healthy. Make sure you already know you're already wealthy right here. We got it. But keep that bank account, keep that account right there full.